Hey guys, welcome to Untitled MTB. We are here with the 2022 Scott Spark 910. So this is a XT build, Fox suspension front and rear, and it's $62.99 retail. Kind of something a little different today. I am just a part of a quick little demo program. So we probably won't be climbing much. Probably just gonna be riding some lifts. So let's see how this thing descends. I'm sure it's gonna climb really good. We'll get a little bit of climbing in on it, but not much. So let's get on the trails. All right, so doing mostly lift serve stuff today. And I know that's not quite what you do with a Spark, but I want to test the downhill capabilities of this thing, and that's kind of the cards that I was dealt for today. So let's get to it, see how this thing does. All right, here we go. First little descent. This is a pretty pedally one. I chose this one to start because I still want to see how this thing pedals. All right. The first initial thoughts right away, kind of a weird feeling cockpit. The bars just feel a little goofy to me. Yeah, I think that's kind of the first thing that I'm gonna have to get used to. But man, it gets up and goes pretty good. Just want to lock it out real quick. Yeah, definitely gets pretty rigid when you lock it out. I'm in the traction mode right now. Whew. It's pretty nimble. I'd say actually really nimble. It's a fun poppy bike. Yeah, I don't usually want to pedal very hard or play around on this trail that much, just because it is so flat. But man, this is pretty sweet. I'm just leaving it in the traction mode right now because I'm liking the pedal efficiency. The twin lock is an okay feeling. I'd say I do like how easy it is to find that the dropper lever, because I think that's the most important thing to be able to grab. Yeah, I just opened it up. It is a little bit softer. I'm gonna put it back in the traction mode for the rest of this trail because it's pretty flat. Yeah, it's a fun bike. I could see it being just a good bike to spend a lot of time on. I know I haven't really climbed on it, but I can tell I've rode a lot of bikes, so I can feel a lot right away, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah, this is sweet. Makes you want to pop around, jump, goof off. I am gonna open, oh shoot. See, right there, I was trying to unlock the bike, hit the dropper post instead. So I'd say if you're getting this bike, make sure you plan on getting very familiar with that twin lock dropper system, the twin lock 2.0. I will say it's way better than what it used to be, but still a little weird. Oh, let's go do this. Oh yeah, this is fun. I'm surprised how plush that trail mode is. But let's not make this video crazy long. I'm gonna get to the bottom, then go back up to the top and go to a trail that has a little bit more downhill, not so much pedaling. All right, see you back up there. So there is a little bit of a climbing trail to get to one of the trails, which is Berm Baby Berm. So I'm gonna test this bike out on the climbs a little bit. Already it does feel pretty quick. It's not super steep or anything, but it's pretty, I'd say it's a pretty punchy bike for climbing. Pretty amazing. Once again though, this bar situation feels a little goofy. All right, so I'm pushing it pretty good, and it just takes it and just powers up this stuff pretty fast. All right, so this thing, just like I expected, is a super good climber. One of the better climbers that I've ever rode, for sure. It's right up there with that transition spur. All right, I had this thing locked out. Had to look down and hit the unlock switch because I didn't want to hit the dropper and knock it up into me. But this is called Berm Baby Berm. Fun little flow trail here at Bogus. This thing jumps well. Man, it is a lot smoother than I expected. So kudos to Scott on that. These, I will say, these tires are pretty dang surprising to me as well. The dirt here is very loose. Any of my friends that I have come visit me, I tell them, hey, dirt here is really sketchy, and about half of them have crashed on the first downhill section, just because it is so sketchy. And these tires are holding up well. I will say, I reached out to Schwalbe, and the front tire on this Spark, the compound that it's in, is only available with a Scott Spark. So kind of a bummer. They said hopefully they come out with one in a year or two, which is crazy to come out with it for consumer purchase, but really good. I would have no problem using these tires when I get this bike brand new, and then replacing them with these exact same tires. So kudos to Scott for speccing it with a good spec. But yeah, overall, man, like God, it just, that jump right there, it's not hard, but there's no lip to it, so you're pretty much bunny hopping in, and it just lifts up so easy. Man, this thing's pretty smooth. I'll have to see about maybe being able to get one of these in 2023, because I'm not gonna be able to get one this year. But yeah, I'd put it up there with, not descending as good as the Tall Boy, but for the travel, I'd say the closest thing that I've rode to a Tall Boy, which is saying a lot because the Tall Boy is still one of my favorite bikes ever that I've rode. Yeah, man, I don't know, like, it surprised me. This bike has exceeded my expectations, for sure. Going into this stuff, can't really tell, maybe the lighting or GoPro effect, but these corners are pretty choppy, and it's taking it pretty well. super comfortable, man. Jeez, ride. So, if you guys haven't yet, like and subscribe to my channel. That helps out a ton. Keeps me being able to do more videos like this, get more bikes, be able to try different bikes. I know there's a lot of bikes out there that you guys want me to try that I have not been able to yet. This one has been one of them. Hopefully it helps out some of you guys. Ooh. The bottom bracket is pretty low. It feels like, kind of. Oh, and actually no, it's 175mm cranks. Yeah, this little end section is pretty choppy and it's soaking it up pretty good. Has good corner traction. Yeah, this is cool. Cool bike. Let's do one more lap and sum it up. All right, here we go. This is gonna be a little bit rockier, a little bit. Actually, a race was just on it tonight, so it's gonna be super blown out. Probably, but have a little bit of jumps. Yeah, this thing jumps well, corners well, tires are amazing. I didn't do that. Not feeling super confident with these bars. I think that's the first thing I would get rid of. Not gonna do this either. I've got, you know, a total of maybe 25 minutes on this bike, so not a ton. But, man, I'm gonna wait for my group, make sure they come down the right way. All right, now we're on air traffic control. As the name says, air traffic, so there's some jumps. Man, you know, this thing is almost as smooth as my SB130 going down this. This is not what I expected at all. The SB130 is 4 years old though. Man, this is sweet. I could see having this bike as my only bike for a year, you know, if I was in Boise only and coming up to Bogus. It does just fine here. I mean, you're not going to be doing your fastest runs, but like that little step up deal that's not really a step up, super easy to do. So anyways, let's sum this up. This bike is, how would I put it? The cross-country riders like enduro bike, or like the perfect enduro riders like cross training bike, just to get on here and go rip some good miles. Man, these little things aren't the best, but yeah, it's so easy to get this thing in the air, super fun. Yeah, I would man, 2 thumbs up to Scott. I was not expecting this thing to be this good, honestly, and I sell these and I sell a lot of them. Oh no, you good, man? You good? Okay, shoot.
A little washed out there.
Yeah, a lot of people rode through here tonight. All right, dude just washed his front end out in front of me. But anyways, overall, bike is rad. Probably said that about 10 times by now. And if you like this video, once again, give it a like, subscribe to my channel for more like this, and like always, get out and ride.